Friends, what happened when a man's pet tiger ate him raw? And how did a pet wolf swallow its own master when it was hungry? Plus, what happened when a woman's own hunting dogs attacked it? And how did a pet monkey ruin a woman's life? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you about the most unlucky people in the world who died at the hands of their own pets. So let's start our countdown. A.J. Merrick. The person you see is Merrick, and he used to live in Illinois. Merrick was very fond of keeping tigers. He had a Bengal tiger in his house, which he loved very much. He had also made a proper room for him in the backyard of the house, and everything in it was kept. One day, some friends of Merrick came to see his tiger. He took them to the tiger's room, so the tiger attacked them as soon as he saw them. Merrick tried to catch the tiger to save his friends, but the tiger was out of control, and he attacked Merrick. He first injured Merrick with his claws, and then he sat on it and started biting its neck with his teeth. Merrick's condition was so bad that he could not even bear his wounds, and before the police could come and save him, he died on the spot. Well, now if a man keeps a beast at home as a pet, the result will be disastrous. Bobby Hodge. In 2004, there was a man named Bobby Hodge in Texas. He liked wolves so much that he had 4 wolves in his house. Although the wolf is a very dangerous animal, Bobby believed that if wild and dangerous animals are given love and attention, then their nature changes, even if they are wolves. But he didn't know that these wolves were going to update his software. One day, when Bobby's wife came home from work, she saw that Bobby was covered with blood in his room, and his pet wolves, whom he called his friends, were eating him. Actually, these wolves had been hungry for a long time, and when they saw that Bobby was not giving them anything to eat, they got angry and attacked their master. And to satisfy their hunger, these beasts started eating him. Unfortunately, these wolves ate their master and no one could save him. Ruth Hodge. Ruth Hodge was a lady living in Pennsylvania. She had 5 bulldogs at home. These dogs are so dangerous that even seeing them is scary. On top of that, this crazy woman had not 1 but 5 dogs. These dogs were so dangerous that whenever she took them out for a walk, they started attacking everyone passing by. But what they did with Ruth, you will wake up to hear about it. One day, Ruth's friend went to her house to meet her. After knocking on the door for a long time, when Ruth did not open the door, she felt that something was wrong. She immediately called the police. When the police reached Ruth's house and broke the door lock, her dead body was lying on the floor, covered with blood, and her 5 pet dogs were tearing it apart and eating it. This scene was so scary that anyone would wake up to see it. Well, what happened between Ruth and her pets that these dogs ate their own owner? I don't know about this, but this story was really no less than a nightmare. Sandra Paverson. Friends, this is the story of 2006. A lady named Sandra, who lived in Pennsylvania, had wolves at home. She loved them very much and took care of them. She had also made a cage for these wolves in her room. One afternoon, Sandra's neighbors heard her screams, so they came to the roof to see her. When they saw her, Sandra was lying in the cage of her wolves, severely injured. Her whole body was covered with blood, and her pets were tearing it apart and eating it. She was screaming and calling for someone to help her and save her from dying. When Sandra's neighbors saw her condition, they immediately called the police. But by the time the police arrived to save Sandra, she had died. Not only that, but these wolves ate her and made her corpse worse. Actually, Sandra hadn't fed her wolves for a long time, and they were very hungry. When Sandra went into their cage, they attacked her and ate her. Anyway, what can be worse than raising wolves? Carolyn Nash. Friends, in 2010, there were 2 friends living in Stanford. Their names were Carola and Anna. Anna had a pet chimpanzee at home, whose name was Travis. One day, Anna was at home with her chimpanzee, Travis, so Carola came to meet her. By the way, Carola often came to Anna's house. She also met Travis and knew him. But this day, Travis didn't know what had happened. As soon as Carola entered their house, he came running towards her in anger. And as soon as he came, he attacked her. Carola, who thought that Travis was coming to meet her, was shocked when Travis attacked her. She screamed. This beast hit Carola's whole body and nails so hard that she started bleeding. As soon as Anna saw that Travis had attacked Carola, she immediately called the police. She was seeing her friend injured in front of her eyes, but she couldn't do anything. Anyway, the police came and saved Carola's life. But this chimpanzee was so dangerous that it didn't even leave the police. And by attacking them too, it climbed on their car. Carola's life was saved, but her face was in such a bad condition that she had to undergo plastic surgery. And even one of her hands was cut. Anyway, what else can be expected from a monkey? Terry Garner. Terry Garner was a farmer living in Oregon. He was 70 years old. Maybe many of you know that farmers in America also raise pigs. This man had not only cows and buffaloes, but also pigs. One day, he went to his farm and did not return the whole day. When his wife and children saw that it was evening and Terry hadn't come home yet, they went to the farm. When they reached there, Terry's dead body was lying in the area of the pigs. This scene was so shocking that they screamed. When they tried to get Terry's dead body out of there, the pigs attacked them too. Anyway, they somehow got Terry's dead body out. And when the doctors did a post-mortem, they found out that Terry actually had a heart attack and he fell in the area of the pigs. He was still breathing when the pigs gathered around him and these animals started eating him. This scene was really terrifying. Pam Weaver. Pam Weaver was a lady living in Australia who had a pet camel. She often took rides on her pet camel. One day, Pam went to the farm to take a ride on her pet camel. As soon as she sat on it, the camel suddenly got angry, and instead of giving Pam a ride, it threw her on the ground. Before she could get up from the ground, the camel grabbed her neck with its mouth and started throwing her on the ground. Pam was so injured from the camel's attack that she didn't even have the strength to get up. But the camel's anger hadn't subsided yet. The camel came to Pam and sat on her. Pam couldn't bear the weight of it, and she died right there. By the time her parents reached the farm, they saw that Pam was dead and their camel was sitting on her. Friends, I hope that you got a lot of information from this video. To watch more such interesting videos, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Also, click on the bell icon, which is present next to the subscription button, so that you can get the notification of all the new videos of this channel. Like and share the video. Take good care of yourself. Goodbye.